All right, guys. So
Hey there.
I'm ready to go. Hey, what's up, David?
Nothing much. I've been DMing Lost Mine myself. Oh, you missed it, man. While you were out and about, you were talking about cornbread.
I'd
I yelled
rather
out,
I'd rather be a
"Cornbread,
player.
cornbread," at the top of my
Cornbread,
lungs,
nice.
and one of your players kind of like hit the ceiling.
You didn't get any of that cornbread, did you? When I made that first batch of cornbread and
Oh,
mailed it
I
out to
wish
people,
I
did you?
had some cornbread. Yeah.
It was good. It was good. It was awesome, dude. I even made it for my son, and he loved it. To answer
Now,
your
Dave,
question,
while you were
do
grooming your
I'd
beard
rather
there, I just
probably
happened to
play.
notice, was that a chicken wing that fell out? Or
It probably was. It was
It
probably
was
from
probably
the.
the whole chicken.
I figured it was either a chicken wing or a baby's arm. Couldn't tell.
It was from the Chinese buffet yesterday when I went.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are just starting to. You guys are in the hall. A couple people
Going
have fell
back
into
to
the
lurk
20
mode
foot.
now.
All right, Dave. See you later. You guys have this double door in front of you. What are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to open up the door? I think somebody said they were going to open it up, right?
Well, I know for a fact that there's no traps on it. Magical traps.
You're definitely
And-
confident about that, yes.
And Ammon realizes that it's a door. So
He
I think
does,
we're good.
as he's drooling. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick... as you guys open up the door, you see that there are 3 large stone sarcophagi standing within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each of these sarcophagus is a human skeleton, clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns also line the walls here, and are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. There are also the double doors. You can also notice that in the corner there are double doors, which you're coming from. As you open them up, you notice that these are also stained as well from time, from the mildewing copper. So let me open this up for you guys real quick with the Fog of War, which is a great feature in Roll20.
I have a feeling we should have talked to those guys that we attacked earlier.
So this is what you guys see. The cleric and the rogue, Eamon and Crag. You open it up, you peek your head in. Yep, there's sarcophagi, and there's skeletons coming right for you. They are not saying anything. Their mouths are open, and they have little tiny orbs of red in their eye sockets. Let's do initiative. This is what I like about it. It's quick, though. Combat is quick in this game, guys. I mean, seriously.
86.
Whoops. Is everybody in the turn tracker that you notice?
Yep.
And you'll also notice, Dirt, the numbers are much lower. The bonuses are much lower in 5e compared to 4e.
Yeah, but you roll like a god.
Oh man, those are some pretty solid rolls. A 16, a 19, and a 19. That's pretty nice. Yeah, but when it counts, it never happens, guys. I mean, initiative's just initiative. Jambin.
It's kind of important.
It is important, but attacking's more important in my opinion. Jambin, you're up. You hear that you can actually see the skeleton that's probably about 20 feet ahead of you, in front of you. And you can also hear other bones that are clattering throughout the room as well.
Okay, well, gonna take into account that the only skeleton I see in front of me is that one here. So I'm just going to move up.
Nigel-chan, thank you for the follow. Okay.
Turn about a quarter to face him, then take my huge greatsword and swing at the bones.
Okay.
Out the bones in front of me.
Sure. So you notice the first one, he is using a short sword. The skeleton to your right, which is to the north, the second one, he is also wielding a short sword. But the last skeleton towards the back of the room, he is using a short bow. And you guys know that these are bones that are animated by dark magic. Skeletons he just summons of those who create them or rise of their own accord in places saturated with deathly magic. So that's a little information on skeletons that you guys can recall. A little lore for you.
It's in a 17, so I swing my sword
And you hit.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit the skeleton. Armor classes are a lot lower in 5e as well. Unless you break out 5,000 gold for plate mail, and then you're in god mode.
Grand total 10 slashing damage.
Well, saving up for plate mail.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so when you clock this this skeleton, you notice that actually that's yeah, you do normal damage to him. He doesn't have any kind of resist or anything versus slashing or piercing weapon. So, all right, you do 10 damage to him. You notice he's in a he's in crisis overload. You've knocked a couple ribs loose. You've spun his head around once as his jaw's flapping. You do 10 damage. That's it. Next up is a skeleton. Actually, the skeleton that just attacked you is attacking back with his short sword.
Actually, hold on 1 sec.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna be a little sword happy and use this action surge on that skeleton.
Okay, you're going to use your action surge, huh?
Yep.
And tell us what action surge is for all the new people here.
You can push yourself beyond normal limits for a moment. On a turn, you can take one additional action on top of your regular action, and a possible bonus action. Can only use this feature once, but must finish a short or long rest before using it again.
Okay, so you are using that. You can feel free to get another attack. Thok 15, thank you very much for the follow.
Nice.
Oh, and you crush his skeleton as well with a 23 on his armor class. You crush him. I think he's going to kill it anyway with his minimum of 6.
And I do another. Oh god, I do another 6 damage to it.
All right, so when you hit him, his head flies off and rolls about 10 to 15 feet to the north. The skeleton is incapacitated. All right.
Now I'm done.
All right, so now that skeleton does not get an attack. The skeleton that is up here to the north, he does sidestep over one, kind of stagger a little bit, and then he runs in and charges in and attacks as he's laughing like the crypt keeper. And his attack with his short sword is a critical fumble, which is he basically drops his weapon and his jaw opens up as he drops his weapon. The little red orbs in his eyes get a lot larger, as in like, oh shit, I just dropped my weapon. So he forfeits the rest of his turn.
His arm falls off as he swings his sword.
That sounds good. Let's go with that. His arm falls off as he swings his sword. His hand is still attached to the sword.
He's not getting it. He's not living it until his next turn. Let's just say that.
I like that. Let's go with that.
Well, let's just say I deflect his weapon as he tries to swing it at me. Then his arm falls off.
All right.
And I'm just staring at him, laughing my ass off.
Next up would be the archer, actually.
Sure.
He does levy his bow towards you and fire, seeing that you're the only target in his visual sight. So let's see what his short bow attack is. Same thing.
He can't see aiming?
No. Well, he can, but he's closer.
He's a skeleton. He's more focused on what's in front of him.
21 versus armor class. Yeah, he's just one of them dumb old skeletons.
And an arrow lodges into my arm.
He catches you for minimum damage, so you take a total of 3 piercing damage.
Lisa, did you take an arrow to your knee? Her, bad jokes.
All right, Amon, you're up now. Har, bad jokes.
Okay, so when I saw that skeleton move up towards him, I let out a scream, and then I reach in and grab out my short bow, and I shoot a round at him from right here where I'm at.
Okay. With the doors and everything, he can have partial cover. Your attack is definitely a miss, and the
That's
arrow
not right.
1d.
It's a 1d6.
Yeah, why don't you roll a 1d20 plus 3?
Oh
I'm
wow!
gonna-
What the hell? Hey man, I was using the. I was
It's
using
Amon's
the.
macros. They never
Yeah,
work.
his
Don't
macros are
bother.
messed
Don't
up.
bother.
What the
So,
hell?
yeah, go ahead and do a 1d20 plus 1 because I'm giving you partial cover as well. I'm giving the skeleton partial cover because of the angle that you're at with the door. So,
Yeah.
so a 15 is still a hit. Go ahead and roll your beautiful damage.
Break that down.
Wouldn't he get a sneak attack too, since there's an
No.
enemy adjacent to it, or there's an ally adjacent to the enemy or something?
Are you which one are you attacking, Dirt? I
When you
thought you said
the
you
one
were-
right in front of me.
Okay, I thought you said you were attacking the archer. So
No.
okay, yes,
Oh.
you do get sneak attack damage. So go ahead and roll your damage, and then add an additional 1d6 as well, because you do have Jambin is adjacent to you, so you will get sneak attack.
All right, so there's my attack or my damage. And then you said add 1d6, another 1d6.
Yep, that's it for sneak attack.
10 altogether.
All right, total of 10 damage. Wow, very nice. He is in a weakened state. Nice solid hit. You get the arrow to lodge into the side of his skull. All right, any other movements or anything? Or are you gonna stay there?
Yeah, I feel pretty safe right here, so yeah.
All right, Edward, what are you doing? You're up in the turn.
I'm going to rush in and smack this skeleton right there with my great axe.
Okay, attack away, sir.
17 versus armor class.
That's a hit.
10 slashing damage.
This skeleton turns into a pile of bones. It is incapacitated. You still have movement left, I think, if you want to take it.
Yeah, I believe I will. I think I will go ahead and go up by the archer.
Okay, move up there.
And I will stop right there. Well, actually, I think I will use my action surge and attack the archer.
Okay.
Am I gonna get a kill?
10 versus armor class.
And a 10 is a miss.
You bastard! Why did you miss?
All right, so let's see. We're up to Crag. You're up now.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to cast my Sacred Flame.
All right.
It's
we do
a
dex saving
dexterity saving throw. You gotta beat a 13.
I rolled a 15, so I missed the bolt.
I think that's all I can do then.
All right, Kadojo, you're up.
Just gonna shimmy across to the other side.
All right, give me an acrobatics check, please. is a DC of 10. Well, give me a dexterity check, and if you have acrobatics, you can add in your proficiency bonus. I need to start wording that different, like I was talking about last week. Daniel,
So it's acrobatics plus dex,
Game of Thrones.
or dex plus acrobatics.
1d20 plus your dex. Do you have acrobatics as well?
Yes.
If you have
Just acrobatics.
Whatever's on your character sheet for you. So, but your character sheet's gone, right? So
No, I still have the thing over on the website, on this page here.
okay. So Varys, you do not have acrobatics, so it would just be a +2. So you tumble 20 feet down into the pit. So you will be right here. And I'm going to give you some bludgeoning damage.
Oh god, this might one-shot him.
You take 3 damage.
Like a boss.
And you are prone as well, so go ahead and give yourself the prone. So you guys hear this northern door up here explode open, and you hear, "What is going on out here?" And a Redbrand comes out. So I am going to. He now sees that you are here. He does yell back into the room, and I'm going to roll a couple more initiatives as well for these other Redbrands that are.
Oh,
Now, Dave, he sees our red things. Doesn't he maybe think that we're with them? Maybe wouldn't he like hesitate and be like, "Hey, those are our guys. What the hell?"
well,
Wouldn't there be some confusion since we did that?
Let's see. Edward has a cloak on, I believe, right?
Yep, and I do.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't.
You have a cloak on. You do not have a cloak on. And Jambin does not have a cloak, I think. Who had the third cloak? Was it Kadojo?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as he comes out, he's going to know if you are friend or foe. Because technically, I mean, do these ruffians know that these skeletons are here? Probably. Now, I'll tell you what. You did notice this before you guys just balls to the wall went in there and started blowing these skeletons up. The skeleton was not aggressive. So, and Amon had the cloak on. That's why he did not. I'm just going to tell you guys why he did not attack you off the bat. So, but yes, I've rolled
Jambin
2
has
more
a cloak
times.
though, doesn't it?